I'm going to talk about two campaigns that I did some research on. The first campaign, of course, is the Total campaign, which talks about how they are committed to better energy and really trying to become the world's top energy source. And then I'm also going to be talking about the Red Nose Day campaign, which is a campaign for children to help them become better educated and more healthy around the world, actually. I feel like the campaign that did a better job overall was the Red Nose Day campaign, and I'll show you why. So, just a little introduction to what the Red Nose Day is. It is a campaign that helps with children in the US and internationally. So they do it 50-50 when they raise the money, and they help with the education and the health of the kids. So this is what they've raised so far, which is good. They put it very big on their website, and then on their website they talk about the things they have going on, how you can fundraise, where you put the fundraising. They have this video, which I'll talk to you more about later, more videos, and up here they show how they what they actually are, their social, their what they do in the community versus other stuff, the stuff that they have been doing. So the Ed Sheeran video, which I'll talk to you about, the t-shirts, and more about their story, their schools, and their partners. So the schools that they're partnered with and the schools that the children go to after they are helped with the Red Nose Day, and just the news that's going on. So this is a brief overview of the actual website that they have for the campaign. And this is the Total website. So Total has been, their slogan is committed to better energy, and they're trying to use their solar energy, their plant energy, and all the things they can with different resources to become the major energy of the world, basically. Um, so this is just a brief about their website, their groups, their strengths, all that stuff, their experience with the energy, their commitment. So their big thing is they're committed to the people, they're committed to the environment, what they should be responsible for, and all that things. They're investors, so who is invested in Total, and they're also their scholarship, which they give to kids. They're investors, so who's investing in it, and worldwide. And then their media, which is kind of small in what they do. So they do press releases and stuff like that. Then scrolling down, they have just one picture, kind of just a plain website, nothing really that particular. You can explore, of course, more, but this is just the main page. And then you have hyperlinks down below. So the first form of social media that I wanted to show you was the Total Instagram. So as you can see, they have 10.7K followers, and just scrolling down, you can see that they have huge blocks of pictures that make up one picture. So this is a solar panel right here, and if you load more, they have a burner, another test tubes, and a site. And then these are the only pictures they have. So I'd like to just point out that yes, it looks pretty nice, but does it really get across the message of Total and being more committed to their energy? As you can see, like, not a lot of pictures get a lot of likes based on the followers they have. It's just because no person will usually look at it this way. Usually people just look at a photo like this, and this photo doesn't mean anything when you're scrolling through Instagram. So the next one is the Red Nose Day campaign, and I feel like they did so well on this Instagram. As you can see, they have more followers, 32.1K. They just have more variety of things on their Instagram. So they have videos, they have just little kids, celebrities, kind of just like you do more, just different things that the Total did not have. They have how much they raised so far in their campaign. They just have like funny things, they have serious things, so it's just a more variety of kind of social media that Total lacked, because just the pictures of the landscapes of what Total did was not enough. So I mean, I can show you just one video that really, let's see where it is. Here, we'll just watch this one.
Grab your red nose, get to your couch. The Red Nose Day special starts now on NBC. Nose is on!
So it's just fun stuff like that that promotes the Red Nose Day, and more
Grab
people
your red nose.
that promoted it. So they really got their Instagram pretty well because they have different variety of things. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the commercials that they both are put on. So Toto only has one commercial, and it's split into different lengths: 30-second, 60-second, and 90 seconds. And just quickly, it shows like different people, different atmospheres all around the world, what people do with that energy, how they're impacted. It's a pretty good commercial, but as I like to point out, they only have one commercial. Even if it's done right, there's not anything else that will show the audience what they are like in different types of commercials. Yes, this was a good commercial, and yes, it got the point across, but I feel as though you need to have more commercials and more variety of things. So they have this commercial, which is all around the world. Why don't they do a comedic commercial next, or a heart-tugging commercial next? This is just kind of just one simple commercial. Why don't they really try to improve it and go farther than just one commercial that's 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 90 seconds? Why don't they make 3 commercials instead of just cutting the length every time? So a cool thing about the Red Nose Day campaign is they had a lot of celebrities endorse them on different commercials. So this is just one of the commercials, and it's an Ed Sheeran commercial, and it's actually his music video. So they go through, and they're in Africa, and it's just Ed Sheeran with the kids, and just kind of showing internationally what happens, and what kids who maybe don't have health, and kids maybe who don't have the education that internationally that we might not know of, that the Red Nose Day campaign actually helps them with. So right here, it's just another one, but then I'll get into the next video, which is a completely different commercial that also targets towards the Red Nose Day. So this is just another completely different commercial for Red Nose Day, and it's with Ben Stiller, who is a very funny guy in general. I'll just give you a brief overview. See, it's just funny already.
You can have a swear jar.
So that was talking about how you could fundraise. So some are funny, and I'll just.
Who does work type things in a work type place? Well, you too can get sponsored for dressing up weird for a day. Or you can take a pie to the face for money. You can have a swear jar and swear like and then give all money to Red Nose Day.
So it's just kind of a comedic relief video, but as you can see, this was a completely different video than the Ed Sheeran one. So it has different variety that which Total lacks in, because they only had one video per commercial. So I'm on the Total's Facebook, and the Facebook shows a lot of pictures, and this is actually their print campaign. So a lot of their print campaigns, it has one picture, and then with that picture, it has a text box, and this one says "committed to better energy." And then if you just scroll through, it's not a question of passion. So they have a lot of photos, and they're saying it's not a question of other things. It's they will get it done, and they are very committed to the energy and making it better. So if you scroll through, they have a lot of race car things, which is very good. They have their video, And by the way, their video did not work for me on their website, so I don't know if that was my fault or their fault, but that's very bad for if it doesn't work for other people. But it also shows their, I'm trying to get to, well, it shows the events that they're going to, and this is pretty good that they're actually getting out there and showing who they are. But as you can see, they only have one Facebook, and that's it. If you did not know who they were, it would be hard for you on Facebook to find them because you don't really notice them if you aren't friends with them or don't follow them. So now this is the Red Nose Day Facebook, and as you can see, they have a lot of videos, a lot of photos, different variety of things. They have the Ben Stiller video, and then on the bottom they have this. Okay, now this is the important thing that I'd like to point out that Total didn't do or doesn't do, is they have Facebook Live, and which is a thing that you can stream live photos, live videos from Facebook, so anyone who is on Facebook, they can see it. And I'd like to show, if you click on it, I think. Yeah, so hold on. I mean, it's very long. It's 2 hours, but it shows the whole thing about Red Nose Day on the 25th. And I mean, look how many views it gets, how many people reacted to it. It's just so, also it has 3,093 shares, which means that those people shared it onto their Facebook. So that's very good for the campaign, because even if the people didn't follow the Red Nose Day on Facebook, the people who they are following, if they share it, then everyone who follows them can also see the video. So that's a great way to campaign, because it has more followers that way and more people will tune in to the actual live photo. So then it just says a lot of other things, what's it for, so it's very very detailed with their Facebook. They have different fundraisers, and also the good thing about this is they have different Facebook groups. So if you type in Red Nose Day district, so this is my district, and they have different districts for each Red Nose Day, which is interesting. So if you click on that page, you'll be able to find more fundraisers that you could do in your neighborhood. Instead of just following the big one, you could also follow the little one to make sure what you're doing in your community will help them overall. So to conclude, I definitely feel like the Red Nose Day did a more successful job with their campaign than Total did. They had more variety of things, and they had more commercials. They did a lot more on their social media than Total did. I feel like Total just did the minimum, which is good to get by, but if they want to actually be the top major energy source in the world, they really have to step up their game and use maybe some things that Red Nose Day campaign did that they might want to tag along.